Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to White Plains, New York, to the city building located there, where little Davey boy has a bit of a problem walking into an office he shouldn't be in. Then he wants to argue with the cops. Not to worry, he's kicked out and trespassed anyway. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Let's see how it goes. What's up? This is the town hall, right? I'm trying to enter. I'm trying to enter.
Wherever you're headed, you can just.
I don't sign into public buildings. Thank you.
Little Davey, your face looks fat. You packing on some weight? Now remember this, good people. It says all visitors must sign in, thank you. But little Davey refuses to sign into public buildings. You know, since 9/11, more and more buildings have required to sign in, but not little Davey.
5 minutes later.
Look at this. No, I'm okay, thank you. Good morning.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Sir? So he's filming. This gentleman is filming.
Can I ask what you're doing?
You can. You definitely can, ma'am.
And your answer?
I'm not gonna answer that.
I'm sorry?
I'm not gonna answer that right now.
I don't want to be on your film. You do not have my permission.
But you have mine. But you have mine.
I'm not filming you.
You sure?
I'm going to.
Imagine you're at work, just doing your job like you do every day, and in walks this yahoo, tattooed from head to toe, looking like some kind of yahoo. What would you think?
Press play if you don't stop pressing play. That's what's going to happen. Call the police, Martha, please. You do not have permission to film. It is against our policy for you to film. Are you a police officer? Oh, police? Are you a detective?
Ma'am, I don't even know who you are.
Who is it?
Sorry?
Yeah, he's supposed
how
to
you
be
doing?
here filming.
I'm grateful. How are you?
Good, good. And your name is?
I didn't give it.
Yeah, you can give it, no problem.
No.
Yeah, he could record. No, he could not record no personal stuff or around people. That's
I could record whatever I want in
not
public.
personal stuff on some people.
I could. I could. Yeah, look.
You got it? Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Look, see? I could record whatever I could see.
Yeah, whatever you could see.
Did you record me, ma'am?
No, I'm not recording you, sir.
Did you at all?
Are you recording me?
I sure am.
Okay, you don't have my permission.
I do have your permission.
Don't.
I do.
I do not consent.
Do you want? You
to
did.
recording me.
You
I
did
do
consent.
not.
You
I
did.
do not consent. And I
You did already.
appreciate it
You
if
consented
stop
already.
recording.
If these so-called freedom fighters like little Davey were really serious about their cause, they'd be upfront and tell the people, look, I'm a First Amendment auditor, I'm a freedom fighter, I'm an activist, whatever you want to call yourself, and I'm here to ensure that you respect my rights. No, he wants to be a jackwagon about it.
Me now. Stop recording me now.
Do you want to know when you consented?
No, I don't know. I don't want to know anything from you. I
You
don't even
consented
know
when
who
you became
are.
a public employee.
I'm not a public employee.
You are.
No, I'm not.
So what are you doing behind
no,
there?
I'm not. Who are you? Who are
I'm
you?
your
You
boss.
a public employee?
I'm your boss.
You're my boss.
Yeah.
Great.
We pay your salary. He's trying to tell you to be quiet because
Wonderful.
you're embarrassing yourself and you're a public servant. You should lose the ego, ma'am. Thank you.
Just don't say nothing. Let them record. Just cover everything.
Just do you. This is the comptroller's office, right? Is this the comptroller's office? Okay. It's like a weird setup. How are you? How are you?
Good.
You're Michelle.
Take note of this key card reader on the wall. It is a red light, which means the door is supposed to be locked. But for some reason, the door opens for little Davey without a key card. And that's the crux of the rest of this video. This video has another 40 minutes to go. Of course, we're not watching all that nonsense. And this lady is wondering, who is this guy who just walked in? Now, he can clearly see she's on the phone, but little Davey has no respect at all. Let's carry on.
What are you doing?
That's Michelle. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. She want her neck looking like that for a while.
Sir,
Ma'am,
what are you doing and who are you?
what are you doing? Who are you?
Yeah.
How can I help you, ma'am? Is there anything I can do for you today? What are you doing in my office? You have a business card for the comptroller's office?
Yeah, I tell you what, back in the day in my office, if something like this would have walked in, we would have just called security and they would have taken this trash out in about 2 seconds. Yeah, what is wrong with this guy? Oh, if it's an open door, I'm going to walk in. Really?
Miss Jones? No, she wants to ignore me. Isn't that funny? She was just asking me if I need help. She don't know that. She don't know who I am. She don't know I'm her boss. This undercover boss, Miss Jones. He failed. He failed miserably. We got the police.
Hello, how are you?
I'm grateful. How are you?
Oh, sorry, you can't be in here. You'd be in the public access areas, but this is more like a private security area.
Where do you see that at?
What was that?
Where do you see that at?
No, it's like a training room for like staff.
Okay.
Well, little Davey doesn't know what a training room is because he's never had a real job. Isn't that right, little Davey? You've been on the dole most of your life, huh? Yeah, then you went to jail for a while. What else have you done with your life? Oh, you're a deadbeat dad. What else? Nah, you're not a very good husband.
You probably like a YouTube channel?
Huh?
You probably like a YouTube channel?
Am I a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
No, I'm a
He
person.
came into the office. He's recording. I asked him several times who he was. Still recording.
So which office did he go into?
Into the comptroller's office.
So is that like a security area?
Yes.
Can you
So how that?
I don't know how he got in there.
So, sir, how did you get into that area?
The door was open.
The door is open?
I don't walk through doors or walls.
Never stay open.
So how did I get in?
You must have walked in.
Okay,
if-
I mean, there's
if
no point of
somebody came
arguing.
through. I'm not arguing.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
I know.
telling him that the door does not stay open. So the only way you could have walked through is if
It's
you
magic.
walked in beside somebody.
Maybe it's magic.
Oh, cut it out.
Maybe I'm a mutant or something. I just walk through doors.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
We know where our door is.
Check it.
That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna be the train room.
You want to check it?
That's all I was
Let's check, see if this door is open.
No.
Come on. First of all,
Okay, so
That's all I'm saying.
now it's locked.
I suspect that whoever went in or out of that door last didn't make sure it was entirely closed. Now, if you work in a key card area, it's up to you to make sure that door is completely closed, because if it's not, a yahoo like little Davey will sneak in and say, oh, this is my building. I paid for it. I have a right to be here.
It's always locked.
It wasn't locked.
So the only way you can get in is if you go in through.
It was open.
Yeah.
That's how I got in. It opened.
He's allowed to go into a office.
no, I'm not saying about that part.
And still recording.
Of course.
Yeah, so I can't really stop him. He's in a public area right
And you work
We
for the
have
public.
sensitive information in our office.
now. I understand.
You
But-
understand? I'm on my phone and I'm.
What's the issue,
I know,
man?
but
I have to call. I have to answer my phone, right?
Man, we can talk
And
away
someone
from
calls me and says, "Oh, I need XYZ information.
yeah.
Give me your social security number."
Okay,
That's
do you
the
want to go back in
information
your
that
office
I
and
have.
talk? So we're not in front of him.
Hey, what's going on?
Damn. You came pretty close there, buddy. How are you? Good morning.
No, you turned around and I was
I
here.
just, I was not expecting to see you that close to me.
Okay.
How are
What's going
you?
on?
I don't know. You
All
tell
right.
me. I'm chilling. How are you?
Well, what's going on today?
What do you mean?
You just like to come to public offices and record people?
That's exactly right, officer. He comes to public offices and records people so they get a negative reaction and he makes more money on YouTube. This is because he's unemployed, uneducated, and has no job skills. That's what it is, officer. I apologize.
This is the people's building.
Okay.
The people come here and record.
Okay.
Right.
You could do that.
Of course. Everybody could do it.
Yeah.
It's America.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So what's going on?
that's
How
what
can I
you're
help
doing?
you? How can I help you? What can I do for you?
Well, you don't seem to answer my questions, so.
Oh, I don't
I'm
answer
asking
questions.
you what's going on, and you're not answering me. You're
Yeah, 'cause I don't
telling
an-
me that people
sometimes-
can do things. And,
Most of the time, I don't answer questions. Sometimes I do.
okay.
Depends
well,
on
then
the
I don't have to
question.
answer questions either. Then.
Yeah, I mean, you came up to me, made contact with me. So I'm just asking you, how can I help you? Because you came
Okay,
and initiated contact
you
with
can't
me.
roam around in the private offices in this building.
Really?
You have the right to be in the building, absolutely.
Oh, what else
Okay,
can't I
but
do?
You just can't go into.
Can I just
certain
walk up to random
offices
people and push
record
them?
things.
Can I take a shit in the middle of the hallway?
You could try, if that's what you want to do.
I just thought we was
If
going.
that's what-
I
if that's
thought
what
we
makes
was.
You feel good.
I
be
thought
my
we was
guest.
talking about things that I couldn't do.
Be my
Like what
guest.
else can I do? I don't know. I don't know what I can and can't do.
You know what you can do, little Davey? You can go find a job, but will you? That's the question.
I'm just. What can I do? Is that list shorter or which list is longer? The list of things I can't do or the list of
guess we'd
things I
have to sit
can
down
do?
and make a list out, right?
I know what I can and can't do,
We can
sir.
do, you know, there's
I didn't
pros
call
and
you.
cons to everything in life, right?
I'm just.
So we can sit down and make long lists on both sides.
I thought you wanted to give me directives. That's why I was trying to help assist you in giving me directives. A free American citizen in public that didn't call you. I didn't call you, so I don't know why you even. Did you investigate since you've been here? Did you?
Did we?
Okay.
Did we?
Excuse me,
Hold on
sir.
a second, sir.
No.
We're-
No. You're not gonna impede. You're not gonna impede my movement in a public building.
Yeah, we're
You're not.
conducting an investigation right now with the.
Have fun with that. Have fun with that.
Called, so.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. You're a sergeant, ma'am?
All right.
Excuse me, sir.
Guy, no,
Excuse me,
you get
sir.
to tell your.
Oh, little Davey boy, looks like you got the wrong cop today, sweetheart. You're not gonna get your own way at all. And pretty soon you're gonna be kicked out of the building. Oh, dearie me.
Side of the
Don't
story,
touch me.
They get to tell
Don't
their
touch
side
me.
of the story.
Excuse me. Am I
Okay?
detained?
Now,
Am I detained?
yeah, you're being detained.
For what
right?
crime?
So they can.
For what
speak to this
crime?
individual.
For what crime?
I don't know. We're
So
investigating. if
you're
there is a
unlawfully
crime.
detaining me.
We're
Excuse me, sir.
investigating whether there is a crime.
Excuse me, sir. Until you have a crime, then you can detain me. You have no crime, so why are you unlawfully detaining me?
So, sir, the only
Tell him to
problem-
move out of my way.
The only problem right now is that you went into like a secure area.
Okay.
that you were-
How did I get there?
Well, I don't know.
The door opened for me.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
The door opened for me. I have it on
I
camera.
don't know. We're still trying to figure it out.
All right.
Okay.
We just got here,
Well,
we're
then
talking.
maybe.
What does
they
that
shouldn't
mean?
open
What does
the
that
door.
mean? What does that mean?
We gotta look into it.
So look into it. You can't
Yeah, we
block
are
my
looking into it
movement.
right now.
You can't like block my movement.
So technically,
For no
we're
crime.
going into like a secured employee area.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's technically trespassing.
How? If I was able, you know what public access is?
I know, that's why we're looking into it first.
You know what public access is, right?
If they let you in, then it's their mistake.
Yeah, that's why we have to look into it.
Okay.
And how are you
We
gonna
have to
prove
check
whether
that
the door
out.
was obviously,
Cameras, yeah. If the door's wide open, okay,
obviously
you
the
understand.
Now, little Davey's gonna go round and round with these two cops for nearly 15 minutes. Let's get to the point where the sergeant comes out and tells little Davey what time it is. Let's roll that clip.
15 minutes later.
at the moment. I have some other business to
All right, let's
attend
go down to
to.
the first floor. You're in a restricted area. You can't be back here. Come on.
Can you show me a sign that says that, please?
I'm asking you.
Please don't touch me. I
Let's
can
go
walk on my
restrict-
own.
You're in a restricted area. Please leave. Let's go. You can
Sir,
videotape on the way
I'm
down.
a grown man. I can walk on my
Yeah,
own.
one more try.
De-escalate.
Please leave the restricted area.
De-escalate.
Leave the restricted area.
I don't even know who you are. You didn't even identify yourself to me.
Stairs or you can talk about downstairs, beyond those gates, where you're not supposed to pass unless you have reason to. Let's go.
Excuse me?
Downstairs.
Am I-
Please go downstairs to the non-restricted area.
Show me.
You first. Let's go.
Non-restricted area. Let's check this. Let's check this shit out. Are you saying the public can't be in?
What I'm saying is, please go downstairs to the lobby and we'll talk to you down there.
What's your name, sir?
Sergeant Fontanellis,
Okay, your badge number?
17.
Oh, little Davey's being kicked out of his building. That's the people's building. Little Davey, didn't you pay for that building? How much of your money did you spend on that building and they're kicking you out, little Davey boy?
Please make a left. Go through those gates.
I'm
and we'll
not.
talk
Why do
on
I
the
have to leave
outside.
town hall if I'm
You're
here
not
conducting
leaving town hall,
business?
You're going through the gates. We'll talk about your business before you go through the gates. Let's go.
What's the issue?
Please go through the gates.
If I-
That's why the gates are here.
I was granted access into town
Well,
hall.
obviously, he made a mistake then.
Why would he make a mistake
Okay.
if I'm here to see the town clerk? I
Please
can't
go
come in
beyond
here?
the gates, and we'll talk about your business once you're beyond the gates. Right now, you've already accessed the restricted area within town hall. You got no
The
authorization.
door is open for me, and
You
there's no
had
signs
no
there.
authorization to be in those areas. Now I'm asking you to go.
Nobody
to an
said
area
that. There's not a sign that said
I
that,
am
and
saying
the
it now,
employees
so
didn't
that's
say
why I'm
that.
asking you to go to an
And when
area
your
where it's
officers came, I wasn't
non-restricted.
in that area.
Please go to this area that's non-restricted, and we'll discuss your business in town hall there. I'm asking you nicely.
You have a lieutenant that I can speak to?
You're speaking to me right now. We'll talk about anything else once you're past this point. Now, what is your reason for being in town hall?
I have many reasons.
Outstanding. Who do you need to see at town hall?
Many people.
Is there someone we can help you get set up meeting?
I don't need your help. I want to go about my business freely in the
there's-
people's building.
So this,
Little Davey, you just been kicked out of town hall. Deal with it. There's no lieutenant on the way, and you don't have business with anybody. Go home and look for a job, boy.
this is as far as you're allowed to go
Why?
without having business to conduct.
I have
And you have
business.
to explain your business to the security guard. He will then allow you access to the point that you need to go. If you're not prepared to tell
My
anyone,
business is journalism.
if you're not prepared to explain where it is you need to
I
go
just
within
explained
town
it to
hall,
you right now.
so where do you want to go within town hall?
The
that you're
entire
allowed to?
town hall.
You're not authorized to
Why
do that
not?
right now.
Why not? It's the people's building. I
It
can't
isn't.
walk freely in the people's
You are
building.
not allowed to access restricted areas within town hall.
I didn't.
Okay, you were just in a restricted
I
area.
was in an
requires a
office that
key
opened up.
card to get in.
Okay, the door opened for me.
And I'm explaining to you that as a restricted area, and that's why we have escorted you
Okay, and
to
I
this-
haven't gone back in that area. If the door opened for me, if the door opened for me and there's no sign saying I couldn't be there, how was I supposed to know that I couldn't be there?
So I'm
And when I
getting-
entered the office, I said, "Is this the comptroller's office? I want to get information on this
I'm giving you
office."
the benefit of the doubt.
The
right
lady
now.
didn't say you can't be here.
So let me explain something to you. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that the
Hey, little Davey, why don't you tell the sergeant that you're illiterate, that you can't read or write, and you're dyslexic, and you're homeless, and all those other lies you tell everybody. Go on, tell the sergeant.
door open for you.
It did.
That's why I very swiftly escorted you back to an area where you're legally
I
allowed
was
to
in
be.
the area that I was allowed to. I was in a
You are
public
not allowed to be
hallway.
there, whether the door opened or not. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and not suggesting you entered it illegally, meaning with intent.
I would
But-
never do that.
So, with that being said, that's why I very swiftly escorted you to this area where you're legally allowed to be, so you won't get yourself in trouble, so that we can talk about why you're here.
Okay. Where I was standing, that public hallway, I can't legally be in a public hallway?
You are not legally allowed to be in that restricted area. That is why there is key card access only. I am not going to...
Are you talking about that office?
Or the hallway? Where I met you, beyond that doorway is key card access only. It is a restricted area. As far as
the hallway, I'm confused. You're confusing me. The hallway that I was standing in?
I'm sorry you're confused. I will not explain it again. The area where I just escorted you out of was a key card access area only.
Okay.
There are multiple areas in this building are key card access only. There's a reason why they're key card access only, because they are restricted areas and only authorized individuals or individuals given permission to access those locations are able to access them.
I understand that.
However,
Little Davey doesn't understand that because he tries every single door in every single building, and if it opens, he goes in. He doesn't care if it's restricted or not. Look at him. He's a pitiful little man.
Eventually.
What I'm trying to say is, if I access that door, the door opened for me.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
In my head, that's public access.
Yeah.
All right then. So if the door opens, it's public access. So you're gonna try to go in the women's restroom too, you pervert? Yeah, the video continues for a few more moments and then it just ends. But I can tell you one thing, he's not going to go back in there because he's been put out by the sergeant. He might be able to file a FOIA request at the front desk, but he's not going back upstairs, I guarantee that. There's something wrong with the boy. Something is really wrong with him. Well, not to worry. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, you loser little Davey. Stop being a deadbeat dad and take care of your family. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute. On public property? Yeah. We're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you
record
do.
you in public, man.
Actually,
No, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
It's against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.